Hey guys, Rambo here. I had a lot of people asking me about trading range and how or what to expect for the week, the expected trading range. Um, and it is mostly based, well, you have to have options on it. And really, where it works really well is stocks and things like the SPY, SPX, where you have a lot of liquidity. More liquidity, more data you have to give you information to be more accurate as far as where the range will be. It's a lot easier on Thinkorswim, but other trading platforms, they don't give you this proprietary thing that Thinkorswim has. But I'm gonna do this video to show those who have Thinkorswim and those who don't how to find um, the trading range. Okay, so right now, I mean, this is live. This is what's going on. Here is my range. That this is um, a script that I have that automatically gives me the trading range for the week. And these are Fibonacci levels. I'll talk about that later. But let's say that that's not there. Okay. So what you do is, now this has to be done on well, you could do it on any day, but you want to do it on Friday at the close, because this will give you the anchor, what I call, for the next week. Okay. Or Saturday or Sunday or even Monday, Tuesday, you could do it. And I'm going to show it to you right now. But what you have to do is you go to the Analyze tab, okay, and then you go to the next Friday. So let's say it is the 3rd, okay. So that's why I say you do it on the Friday at the close, or Saturday and Sunday, and you go to the February 10th, right? The next Friday. And what you do is you come over here now. Here's the proprietary. Boy, I'm having a problem saying that today. Number for next week. It's $4.21.8. So let's round it to 422. Okay. So what you do is, here's the 3rd, and here's the close at 412.35. So what you do is you add $4.22 up, and that gives you 416.57, and then you subtract $4.22 from the close on Friday, and you get 408.13. It's that simple. Okay, and now if you look, that this is what's going on this week. Look at the range. It's staying within the range. Does that mean it can't break out? Oh, definitely not. This is a 68.8% actually percent chance of it staying within this range. This is basically, it's the 1 sigma. You guys heard me talk about that before on the deviations and everything. This is just the 1 sigma move. So 68% of the time it will stay in here, but if you break out, you could have a very low risk. You'd have your stop right below that, and usually if it breaks out, you'll obviously have a false breakout, or you'll have a really big move to the upside, and vice versa on the downside also. Okay, so keep that in mind. This is just a 68% chance, but also if it comes up to that range, you could also do puts, because most likely it's going to come back down. And here's Monday. We started right at the bottom, didn't do much. We put in a star, but see, you could have made that move right here. And then on the open here, when it dipped down below this range and popped back up, you could have gotten it into calls right here and played it all the way up. And I'll show you that on the regular chart. So that's how you play this. And also you could do straddles right here. So you could have a higher price up, a higher price down for puts, and then wait and see which way it goes. Get out of the one and let it rip to the other. Vice versa down here, same thing. So there's different ways you could play this strategies, but right now I'm just showing you how to get the trading range. Okay. Um, so basically for Thinkorswim, very very easy. Some other platforms might have some kind of trading range information up here. I don't believe Webull doesn't, and others like that. So then you're like, okay, Ron, well, I have Webull. Is there a way to do this on Webull? Okay, and basically, yes, you do. What you do is, again, on that Friday, you take a look at the numbers. Now, I don't know if you could go back in time on Webull or anything like that, so you really have to do this on Friday, right? For the next Friday move. And what you do is you take the ask at 342 of the calls and you add to the bid on the puts. Or, I'm sorry, the ask on the puts. Okay, and that right there would give me, what, $7.36. So that would give me the low of 404.99 and 419.71 for the calls. Okay. So when we come to the charts, now excuse this indicator right here. This is something I'm going to talk about in a second for those who have TOS, Thinkorswim. Okay, I added, there's the 408.13, and here's the 416.57. Now remember, this is off the Analyze tab, and if it's, Monday and you haven't done it yet, oh darn, you could go to Think Back tab, and then you put in the date right here. So this is the 3rd. This is what it looked like on the 3rd. Okay, so here's your $4.21 that gave you that spread. And then what you could do, and you could do it on this chart right here also on the underlying P&L. You just add a support and resistance, and it will show
Comcast email.
it will show up automatically on your regular chart. Okay, and that's all you do. And you could do that on the Webull too. By the way, I showed you how to do it manually using the ask on the put and the calls, and then that gives you your range. Okay, and if you notice on my automatic one here, it gives you pretty much very very close range to the doing it the automatic or the manual way of adding the put and the call ask size here. For what we did is, if you notice right here, it's I'll talk about that later when it comes to this indicator here. But if you notice, this is what we added before this Monday, right? And now here's Monday. Boom, it hit. Look at where it went to. Came up. Now, depending on how you want to trade this, you could have gotten out right here. This purple line, if you notice, this dashed line, 421. This was close to the trade. I don't know why it's at 412.15, but this might be dynamic right now. But so you could play it up, scalp it, get out. Maybe you might have wanted to get out right here because you're getting to the middle of the range here, see? And then we came back down again. And then here's where you could have gotten in some calls again, and boom, it comes up, and look at where it stopped, guys. Right on that trading range right here. Came back down. Now it likes to hover around the middle area, so people are fighting. Came back up here. You might say, okay, I think we're topping here, and we're at the upper end of the range, so I'm going to get puts. And now we're at the middle area, and this is live right here, okay? So now if you have puts, you might be maybe thinking about getting out a little bit, taking some profit, maybe leaving a runner in to see if it comes down to this area right here, or coming back down to the bottom of the trading range right here. Okay, so that's why how important it is when you're doing options or trading. Again, this doesn't need to be for options. This could just be, Tesla or what, well, you use that for options also. But if you're just trading the stock, right, you see it come down, it bounce off the trading range twice. You're like, hey, this should make a run up. Okay, so you could use that for just trading the actual stock also. That's all I have for that. Now, to go on to talk about this indicator, if you don't have Thinkorswim, you could be done watching this video. You're done. If you have Thinkorswim, I'm going to give you guys a script. It's for free. And so instead of doing all of that every Friday, this script right here will do it for you. Okay. And it has Fibonacci levels. These two yellow ones I changed the color to because they're more in line with, first of all, what I just showed you, the numbers of Thinkorswim's proprietary numbers here, okay? But what you do is you put it on Friday. You could do it to today's or based on yesterday's trading also. The numbers change a little bit, but I like to put it on just to have it on Friday. And then what I do is how I have these yellow lines. See, these are Fibonacci levels according to the daily trade to the trading range, which is slick. All right, and what I like to do is the 61.8 because by fib trading, 61.8 is my trading level targets. My first target up, my first target down. So what I do is I click on that and I color it yellow instead of having it the standard white. So 618 up and also 618 down. And then I'll click and then this will come up. So my overall levels are right here. I changed these to purple, I think, too. So you can change the colors and everything. But then here's the yellow 61.8 levels right here. And you could look at, where it hit before. So it like to come up to this deviation, basically it's deviation. This is 1 sigma up and down right here. So if you don't have your deviations on your chart, then you could just use this. And it came from, I don't know which level that is right here. It's not 61.8. It's the one before that. So that would be the 786 area. Then you can notice that and then go, okay, well, here it hit it again. So you can get in right here, and plus here's the lines that you had from the manual, doing it manually from Thinkorswim. Thinkorswim right here, a little bit more accurate than the 61.8s right here, but this will give you the whole trading range for the whole week done automatically for you, okay? So, and then you could color the lines if you want or not, or just leave them all gray. I just like these on here. But again, 68% of the time it's going to stay within these levels, okay? And just like I said before, if it starts to pop up, you might want to get heavy in calls or get puts on pullback to see if it comes down to this range. So, but at least for this demonstration, the Thinkorswim, doing it that way, these were the two levels, and they worked very, very, very well on the trading range. So with that said, guys, I think that is all that I have that I can remember here. So if you like the indicator, I will link it with this video in the education thread right underneath it. And you can, again, this is just for Thinkorswim, and then you could add it to your charts if you like. So with that said, guys, good luck, and talk to you later. Bye.